All right, this is my very first live stream on YouTube, which is kind of neat. So if you're connecting for the first time with me, as I am connecting with you for the first time live here on YouTube, please in the comment section let me know that you are watching. So a lot of you might have seen me in more of a news setting, or maybe even have seen me go to jail from my jail video. I know a lot of you might have thought I really went to jail, but that was actually for a news story because I'm a news anchor. So I know a lot of you have had questions about that through the years, and I do plan to do a live stream in the future to answer your questions about it because that was a really unique story and something that I would love to share more about. But today, I am basically sporting my Elton John fandom. I have been a lifelong Elton John fan. People ask me when I started to listen to Elton John. I know that my mom was playing his Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album while I was in the womb, and that is my favorite album of all time. So it definitely made an impression on me. I have seen a lot of his concerts, and it is my happy place. And today was a really big day because he announced this brand new initiative. It's called the Rocket Fund. And something that he has been doing since 1992 is raising money and awareness about AIDS, right? So the idea is that we want to end AIDS. The last big date that they put out was by 2030, so trying to be on track to do that. And then this is also a way, this new fund is also a way to try to reduce stigmatism as well. But one of the big things that Elton John has done is give you something for your donation, right? And so one of the ways that you can kind of be an Elton John fan, get something, and then also make sure that you're giving to a good cause is by purchasing an item like something from Elton John Eyewear. So I have a couple of kind of Elton John glasses that I have kind of sported through the years. These are just two of them. One of my friends at work got me this, and another one of my friends down in Tampa got me these. And these are actually very similar to the Gucci glasses that he wears on stage. But this year, was it this year or last year? I think it was last year. He came out with this whole collection of eyewear, which is amazing. And it depends on which ones you want. It can be kind of pricey. It can be a little bit more affordable. They've been at Walmart, they've been at Sam's, and they're also online. And there was a particular pair that I just really fell in love with, and I waited and waited and waited because I was like, I don't know. And then I think it was last week, they popped in back in stock. They sold out so quickly, so they popped back in stock. And I know which ones I've got, but I know you guys don't know which ones I have. By the way, you can tell I'm a big Elton John fan. This is his farewell poster. This is the poster from when he was here in DC. That's me next to him on stage, or next to the stage in Las Vegas. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. I'm very excited about these particular glasses because they kind of reminded me of the ones that he's wearing on the cover of his autobiography called Me. And what's really interesting is that I really, I love all of his glasses. I have a very small head, so a lot of the glasses just don't look very good on me. But these, I was like, you know what? These are the kind that I could just display. I don't necessarily have to wear them out. I might just add them to my Elton collection wall over here. I have another little Elton area over there. So I'm really excited about these because I feel like they have that branding that a lot of us super fans look for. And by the way, there's a lot of Elton John super fans. I know some of you think I'm the biggest fan that there is. I like to think I'm the biggest fan that there is as well. Let's see, how do I make sure that the microphone is working? Hopefully it is. All right, let me go ahead and open these. All right. I don't see any little green things. This is my first time going live. So if there's anyone watching, if you can pop in the chat and let me know if you are able to see me, that would be amazing. I wonder if I should have done like a little test run first. I should have done a test run. I can see a couple of you are watching right now though. So I'm hoping that means you can hear me. All right, here we go. All right, it comes with a little packing slip. Okay, that's fine. I don't need that. All right, packed in bubble wrap, which is very nice. Oh, it's like a little present. Oh, it's like actually wrapped up like a little present. Oh my gosh. Oh, good. You're able. Hello. Oh my gosh. You're watching from Tampa. So I used to live in Tampa. Love Tampa. Have a lot of favorite places, especially food places in Tampa. The food always tastes better in a tropical-ish setting. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So Hal, can you hear me as well? I know you can see me, but can you hear me as well? I'm hoping I did it right. I used to live stream all the time on some different platforms, but I'd never live stream on YouTube. Oh, good, you can hear me. Wonderful. Okay, good. This is done really well. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. I get really excited about Elton John things. Okay, here it is. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. This is really beautiful. By the way, this jacket, I made this jacket. Look at that. I actually handmade this whole thing. Like I super glued all of the little pearls on and painted, and I've got like pearls throughout and like stars and all kinds of things. Um, and Elton John's husband, David Furnish, who's actually very instrumental when it comes to the Elton John AIDS Foundation. I was at a concert and I luckily went to the box office and was able to kind of upgrade my tickets to, which surprisingly it was at cost. It wasn't like I paid extra for them, but I got floor seats, which is amazing. And I look over and I see David Furnish, and I finally mustered up the courage during the concert to just go over and just be like, I just wanted to say hi. And he's like, I've been admiring your jacket, and it made me feel so excited. So I've got my selfie with David Furnish. In fact, he took the selfie, which was awesome. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is a really nice box. Oh, and another. So, I'm going to read this to you. Okay, it says Elton John Eyewear is not just about looking fabulous. It's about seeing the future clearly. Over 50 years of my style inspired the designs, and sales from the frames will benefit the Elton John AIDS Foundation, meaning we can do even more good together by reaching more people in local communities and truly focus on ending the epidemic by 2030. That's a powerful vision, Elton John. And it's there in like gold, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out. And I'm not somebody who leaves things in the box. If it's something that I love, I want to enjoy it. I collect a lot of Elton John records. All right, here it is. It's really beautiful. And I'm so excited right now. Ooh, they're a little bit more blue than I thought. I thought they're going to be a little more purple. They're actually more blue. Look at that. I love blue. Okay, I've got to like very carefully take these out. And voila, here they are. What I really loved about these, and they are a little big for me, but that's okay, is that they actually say Elton John on them. And that's really what I wanted. I wanted to be able to look at them and be like, yes, these are official Elton John glasses or sunglasses. And they came in a few different colors. But again, I chose these because they reminded me so much of his autobiography, which, sorry, I'm going to go off frame for a second to just grab it out. I should have grabbed it ahead of time, but I didn't think to do that. So this is his autobiography, and I know they're not the exact same style, but just like having that kind of like purplish color on the website, they looked kind of like purpley, and they kind of reflect different colors, and so that's really what I wanted. So I was able to grab these. They make me happy, and I'm really excited to have these as part of my Elton John collection. Comes with a nice little thing to like make sure they're all, shined up, which is nice. I don't know that I'll be wearing these out and about for a couple reasons. For me, and these are nice. Like it's actually nice when you have these kind of things because they're more adjustable. But I have this really bad habit with sunglasses of sticking them up on my head and getting my hair caught in in these little like nose things. So I think what I'll do is if I wear these out, they'll probably be at an Elton John concert, or it's going to be when I know I'm going to be keeping my sunglasses on almost the whole time. Like if it's a really, really sunny day, because I want to keep these nice. These are really special to me. And I know they were very specially made for the collection. So it just makes me really excited and happy. And I want to keep them nice. But I also realize that, remember, there's, in this world, we can't really hold on to anything, right? Everything's temporary. So I want to enjoy these while I have them. I'm going to try to keep them nice for as long as I possibly can. But if I feel like, hey, today's the day I want to wear them out and something happens, at least I at least I enjoyed them while they were here. And I'm really excited about this. And I think I look pretty good with them. I think this matches pretty well. I think this goes well with the overall aesthetic of my Elton John what I wear when I go to see Elton or do anything Elton related. And they look really nice in the case like this. I'm not gonna probably keep them in the case. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I might buy like a little ledge thingy or something and add them over there. I mean, yeah, like to properly display the glasses, I want to make sure they don't like accumulate too much dust or anything like that. So I've got to kind of figure out. I have this little cubby hole area, and I'll show you a couple more things that I have Elton John related. So there were some people that I met, some friends of ours. We met them at an Elton John concert in Las Vegas, and they had the VIP stuff. So I kind of looked over and I saw these people wearing these like VIP things, and like struck up a friendship almost immediately because I was like, "What's that?" You know. So they gave us their VIP badge. So I have it in this. It's not glass; it's plastic, but it's like you can see through it, which is kind of cool. And then another friend of mine that I met her at the Elton John concert here in DC, and then I went up to New Jersey, and that was the first time, the only time I've done a VIP Elton John, and so this is my VIP from it, the front and the back. And during that concert, Davey Johnston came over, and he gave me a pick. So I don't know if you can see it there. There we go. It has his signature, and then back here it has, it's kind of hard to see, but it's Farewell Yellow Brick Road, and it's from the Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour. And so he does go out and usually gives out several of these during a show. Nigel Olsson, who is the drummer, and again, Davy Johnstone and Nigel Olsson have been with Elton John since almost the beginning. I have a tour book from like 1974, I think, and they're both listed in there along with Ray Cooper. And so Nigel, if you look closely, if you go to an Elton John concert and they're showing the band, when they do the overhead shot of Nigel Olsson, you're going to notice on his drum heads they're signed. So he plays on these drum heads, he signs them ahead of the concert, and then afterward he takes them and he donates them to whatever charity is in the local area. So almost every city they go in, there's a local charity that's getting the drum heads, and then usually some drumsticks as well, so they can either auction it off or do something to help raise money for their charity, which is really cool. And I think he might do the same with the gloves. He actually wears racing gloves, and I believe he races cars as well, which is cool. I've met him. I've met Davey. The only person I really haven't met yet is, well, Elton, of course, and I haven't met Ray Cooper, whom I would absolutely love to meet. I'm such a fan. Anyway, I'm super excited. I'm stoked. This is amazing. I think they look super awesome. Let me know in the comments. I want to know your favorite Elton John song, and it doesn't have to be one of the hits. My absolute favorite song in the world is not one of his hits, and I'm hoping that once his tour is over, maybe he'll do some of the deep cuts live or something. Like I would love to go to a deep cuts concert. That would be so amazing. But anyway, I just feel so grateful that I get a little something, but I also know that I've given back, and I'm hoping that it's just helping them get that much closer to this goal of ending AIDS in 2030 or before. That would be fine as well, because that has been something that has really been plaguing this world since probably, I remember in the night, well, I remember a lot of the documentaries talking about the 1980s and how hard that was. So it's amazing that we have someone like Elton who is really focusing in on the effort and raising a lot of awareness. And because of him, growing up through my whole life, I've always been pretty outspoken on trying to make sure that there are resources available and making sure that whenever I see important news stories, that people are being informed about it as well. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for sharing in my Elton John fandom. And I hope to do another live stream soon. Hal, thank you so much for popping into the chat. And I will see you all later. Have a great day.